still go down, man. Got that album right now, cause he just left the gym and he's hiding the motherfucker in his car.
In the.
We about to watch my boy PJ. He just dropped this new video. We about to watch it up. This is DoorDash video. Y'all go watch him if y'all get a chance to see this. He doing his DoorDash Platinum make. He say does DoorDash Platinum make earn by time better? And he about to let us know.
I want to work in anyway, so I guess that doesn't work. But literally, I started my dash at 5:23 p.m. I just got this order that I'm put over here on the screen or whatever. Y'all already know how to do. I just got this order at, what did it say? Oh, the freaking text now is covering it. Oh, that's... I just got it though. It's 5:41. It's
Gig Hustler
I
PJ.
got this like 2 minutes ago.
His YouTube name is Gig Hustler PJ, but if you just put at Gig Hustler, you should find him. His profile picture is like this. Dark skinned dude like this.
What's up, hustlers? I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. What's up, hustlers? Alright, child, man. I've been platinum for a little minute now, about a month and some change, give or take. And one thing I haven't tested since I've been platinum is trying earn back time, see if there's any difference. Theoretically, there's not supposed to be any difference with earn back time having platinum, but you never know. Maybe it's some hidden things or something. So, of course, you got to go on a scavenger hunt to get earn back time. I don't know about everybody else's market, so some people say it doesn't work for that market. But in my market, as long as you're inside into a dash, you're able to start the dash and take it to other areas. So, my market's been allowing me to do that even when I had a low acceptance rate, but other people say they can't do that, so I don't know. You know, I'm neither here nor there, but we're gonna try it out today. So I snagged up earn by time a couple of zones over. I made to the zone I want to dash in. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get to a little area, a little cubby hole, but we're gonna see. Try to see. We're gonna do it for night shift, the whole night shift, man. Let's see what much money we can make tonight, man. Let's roll. Man, took a little minute. Okay, so my switching zone thing didn't work for earn back time, so I guess they locked that out, so you can't do it while earn back time. So luckily I was able to end my dash and get an earn back time in the zone I want to work in anyway, so I guess that doesn't work. But literally I started my dash at 5:23 p.m. I just got this order that I'm put over here on the screen or whatever. Y'all already know how to do. I just got this order. And what does it say? Oh, the freaking text now is covering it. Ah, that's... I just got it though. It's 5:41 as me recording. I got this like 2 minutes ago. Yo, it took a minute before I got... I'm talking about sitting not one order. But usually, you know, this is now it's dinner time or whatever. So I finally got it. But it's a short mile order, so I don't expect nothing too gravy. Doesn't great. It's 0.8 miles. But it's saying 20 minutes, so either maybe I gotta wait. We don't know. But you know, when we on earn by time, we take our time, baby. That's what we do around here. We take our time. So we don't see, but it's real close. So that's kind of the sucky part. Close orders really bite us in the butt, especially if they already know tip to begin with. So we about to get this job done right around the corner from the place. So let's see how it play out. Let's ride.
Perfect. Perfect. You fucking dumb bitch. That's what I deal with these stupid ass fucking drivers all day. Willing to risk it all just to cut the line. Look at this car about to ride off the goddamn street in front of me. Whoever up in the chat, you seen that shit? This motherfucker's about to wreck in front of me for no reason. Nobody doing nothing. He just about to ride off the road. That's crazy. I done seen that happen a lot too. Motherfuckers just be driving for no reason, just run off the road.
Alright, y'all, that last order was 6 cents of loose change. Of course, I'm recording the last screenshot. Pretty decent order. It wasn't even a mile. Elderly woman, she came and got her own food. It was quick, in and out. I just picked up this order. I just rode past the store. I'm noticing a couple new things that I've seen it. Now, I don't remember when I used to do earn by time, but it used to didn't say about high priority status stuff. I don't remember seeing having that banner in earn by time. I thought it was only in regular orders. So that's kind of unique. Hold on here for a second. So that's weird to me, but we're gonna see what's up. This one's, I want to show the time on this one. It's 6:13. The pickup time's almost 11 minutes away. So I'm gonna wait. The last one wasn't ready on time. Emma's kind of funny. I haven't been in a little minute, but it wasn't. I don't know. I'm gonna wait this one because I don't really have good parking right now. So I'm gonna wait this out a little bit. And I tried to milk the clock, but it do say it's not ready till 6:24. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna wait till like about.
It's my boy Gig Hustler. Y'all go follow my boy Gig Hustler, PJ.
Something like that.
I'm watching this new video he just dropped on YouTube.
Let's go.
I'm on my way to my hot zone to get my food. Over here on my way to the rich area. Hey, coming out flipping and gripping and grain. Niggas were fucking switching the lane, running it up and stacking the chains. I ain't in the motherfucking lanes. Hey, ain't playing no games. Hey, these are motherfucking canes. Going insane, stacking all this money. You ain't nothing funny when you're down and treat you bummy. Treat you like you're crummy. So you gotta get that money. Let them know you ain't your mommy. And ain't about nothing none. Gotta get it where it's coming. Dang, look at this traffic, man. Wow. This is why I'm going straight on earn by time right here. This is why. This traffic.
Y'all, we got this double up, throw it up on the screen, going to the same customer, two restaurants, same customer, 1.6 miles. The last one, like I shown y'all, wasn't no tip, but it was 6 something, so that was cool for the miles. Money to ride ratio was cool. That was what, $6 a mile almost. So I can't knock it. I'm starting to feel like in the background that maybe DoorDash did change earn by time to map out, to reflect or be affected by your status.
I just gotta say something.
Been a lot of close orders. And I used to have.
It's gonna be it's already an outrageous amount of people that don't tip. But not at school out. This is what I learned by Summer Sloan. Not at school out. It's gonna be outrageous. It's gonna be ridiculous amounts of $2 orders. Cause now people that usually tip ain't gonna be tipping for people that they order in DoorDash for, like their kids and stuff like that. They're not gonna be doing it. And I've been noticing that, like today, whether it's earned by time or not, I switch in between. It's just so many people not it's more people that's not tipping now that everybody out of college and school and all the kids out. Parents ordering all, they're gonna be ordering all this DoorDash. Man, I'm telling you, I see that's why they call it summer slowdown. I don't see no slowdown in the orders because the orders coming. I ain't had no waits. I don't care what zone I went to. The orders are plentiful, but money is trash. Like, I ain't lying, man. Day before yesterday, I did 15 orders consecutive. No, that wasn't that many. Probably about 10. I said 15 because I did 15 consecutive orders. I took 15 consecutive orders, and I had 94% completion rate, and I still hadn't got my platinum. Like, I took 15 orders straight. Out of the 15, 10 of them was no tip customers where they all took all the tips away. But yeah, man, it's crazy, and it didn't matter. I did it both, earn by time and offer. It's just a gigantic amount of people that's not tipping now. Like, zero. They don't give a fuck. They don't care because you bring them that food and they telling you thank you. Man, one dude, he knew he ain't tip. He ain't say shit because he knew. I like them. I like the ones that know they acceptance of, like, I ain't gonna be nice about it. I don't nobody want to hear thank you. I like them. I hate the people, the ones that be like, thank you, knowing they ain't tip. Act like you just did such a good deed, but ain't tip you nothing. Let's get back to the video.
So used to send me across the moon so far. I don't think there's that many close orders ready. So maybe, you know, earn back time and with the high acceptance rate does matter nowadays. Who knows? But y'all know we gonna find out. I'm right around the corner from the first pickup, so we finna get to it. And we see how the rest of this night goes. So far, so good, though. I ain't tripping. I mean, I ain't expecting nothing spectacular on a Tuesday, so we chillin'. We chillin'. Let's keep rolling.
See, that's why you gotta have them fresh ass beats.
So far, not complaining.
Keep the audience entertained. See how I just sit up there and was wrecking the hell?
Enjoying
the video. See, on the video, I'm watching him. He putting the.
I guess, but
on the video, he putting the orders and shit on there. Like, I'm rapping to it, but I'm still watching. Like, he's showing where he going. He's showing where he picking up the orders from. He's showing where he dropping them off. And at the end of it, he's showing the order amount with some fresh ass beats going off in the background, keep you entertained. Like how I'm rapping to the beats and shit. That's how I be. That's why I love. I've been telling PJ he should have kept. He know how to make them videos good. See, this type of shit I look for. While you dash, you got something to relate to. Seeing how you're learning how to dash. What to dash on, earn by time, offer, win, all that. See, he figuring it out, and you figuring it out with him too. So whatever you doing, you could be doing what you're doing, but at the same time, you could be learning what not to do by his mistakes.
I'm cool. The 2 orders was drop-offs at the same place. It wasn't the same customer, it was the same drop-off, but I could have sworn the same customer. Whatever. Let's put this order right here, throw it up on the screen. I'm literally right there. When I drop that off, I'm right there. Like, I don't even have any blue, what they call it, B-rolls. I'm literally right here. So I pulled over. I'm really not supposed to be put right here. I'm finna wait a couple.
Shit. I just flipped on my earn by time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got my platinum. I just got me a clip today, man. Got me an order box, man. This really helps doing delivery work because you could just put your clip on there.
You've got mail.
And I'm right here. This is where I just got my food from. Flower Child. Just picked up my food from here. But I already know this shit ain't ready right now, so I'm just about to chill. They say 5:40 when it's gonna be ready. Probably take longer than that. So I'm just about to chill. I should some gas, man. My gas here. Oh no, I'm damn that food. Yeah, I'm about to finish watching some PJ and eat my food.
For minutes. And I'm gonna go in there and see what's up. Yeah, I'm like 5 minutes early. Y'all know everybody's time. I wait. I hurry up and I wait.
Yeah, he said he 5 minutes early. I'm 9 minutes early because I'm already here.
But I've been out here for almost 2
they got
hours.
Shrimp,
and most
fried
of the order's been
Della
done.
Valle. I ate that yesterday. That shit ain't nothing.
But it ain't horrible.
Waste of money.
Still summertime. Still,
It's like
I
some
mean, not
spaghetti
summertime,
shrimp,
but it's getting
but
warm.
it's zucchini.
It's a very, very warm day. Summer-like day. What is it?
Gluten-free chocolate cashew chip. Cooking.
Dang it. 90 degrees. Yeah, it's up there. Well, I keep on my car been running. Yeah, about 90 degrees. Yeah. So we're gonna wait a couple minutes. You can go in here, hurry up over here, and catch this order, and then skedaddle. See what else we can get into. Be back.
Back at my chain. Switching these lanes. Make a whole bang. Stand on my grain. Stand in my lane.
Continue for 1.5 miles. Merge onto West Van Buren Street, then turn right onto South Ashland Avenue.
Chicago Street is nice. See, they shit wide open. Houston Street so fucking narrow.
I gotta make sure I'm at the West Building and not the
I don't see why he dashed downtown, because it got room.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you this right now.
Chicago got a lot of extra shit going on.
Those are all directions. West Building, not the east. To the east to the west. That last one was decent. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that bad boy came out juicy for 4 minutes. Then it was only like 20 minutes altogether. Of course, y'all know I showed y'all the last screen. I just gotta look at it again. Yeah, 13, 16. The customer tip and it was a half base pay. I say almost 28 minutes though, so still decent. Half of a dub for $30 under 30 minutes. We good. We gonna do that. Just took this joint, throw it up here on the screen. I'm gonna ride out for like another hour.
Damn, they shit 16, 25 an hour.
I gotta get my grandma from the airport. I had to get somebody from the airport yesterday. And then I had to get somebody from the airport today.
Damn, I need to go to Chicago.
I can't go.
I ain't never seen a earn by time base pay that high.
My bad, y'all. I just don't want to give you a chance to cross the street. But yeah, so I ain't gonna be out too much longer. I'm sorry, but hold up, but just the traffic just got crazy. I ain't gonna be out here too much longer though. I can do another hour to about 9. It's
Turn
7.
right onto West Lake Street.
It's 7:47 right now. So see how many orders we can get. Maybe we get an add on. I don't know.
It's about time
think,
when I
you
stop
can't get
9
add-ons on
9 o'clock.
I don't even know why I said that. I've been on a live at add on. But we finna get to it though, y'all. We up the street from it. It's getting dark out here. Temperature's finna drop a lot too, so let's get it.
In 800 feet, turn left on continue with North Olmsted Street. Take the next right on North Green Street.
DoorDash delivery.
Coco out here. Coco in
Uh,
it.
bot.
Yeah. Let's get this order, yeah. Alright, y'all. In between this scene and the last scene, which y'all won't see it, but I picked up another order. I may or may not throw it up there. It kind of frustrated me. I do apologize. I'll see when I'm putting this together if I feel like it. But it was picked up by somebody else. And DoorDash, I was trying to put, order already picked up, and they was trying to affect my completion rate. My completion rate has went down 3 points. One of them points is my fault, but the other 2 is not my fault. One of them points I took it because that's when I got the catering on my live, If
Well, they been doing that a lot.
Check on me on the live streams. If y'all
They stole my platinum bashing, and I ain't do nothing to lose my completion rate.
West Grand Avenue.
But yeah, so 1 was mine. I take a full responsibility for that. But the other 2 were from people picking up orders. Orders are already picked up. I don't know what's going on. People been back up, rise, and stealing or whatever. Hey, that's just between the restaurant and DoorDash. But it's really been affecting me because after you can only get so many worry-free on the signs, and then they start wanting you to use your completion rate. And I used it on 2 of them. Like, but Flying was trying to take it again. So I couldn't even say that order was already picked up. I had to do a worry-free on the sign because people say go through the chat. When you go through that chat, they still take your separated chat. I've gotten it done multiple times from the chat and calling in. So don't think that they don't care. They're gonna understand you. They're gonna affect your acceptance rate.
They're gonna lie to you.
So when I had the worry-free on the sign, say the order was taking too long, and I hate to do that because I would rather them know that the order is not coming than be prolong the order. But y'all gonna bring me, they finna knock me out of platinum off completion rate alone. You gotta do 100 orders to get your completion rate up. My orders been going down like crazy. My completion rate it's blowing me. My bad. No, I don't wanna be that guy right now, but it just sucks. I'm not gonna lie, but anyway, I made it to the restaurant.
You got a catering order.
It's 1 minute before pickup, so y'all know what we about to do. We about to head up in this piece.
Big ass bags of food.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I just gotta earn by time. Let me see. I ain't got 3 items on here. I ain't got no big order.
street for the last one. Temperature's dropping a little bit. It's still kind of a little humid out here. Nothing major, but still getting it in. Yeah, it's gonna be it. Kai Sushi is usually a pretty decent place to get your orders quick out. So grab this and call it a night, man. And see what our totals be when it's over with. Let me go to Kai Sushi. Let me go. What's going on here? In and out, not even 1 minute. In and out, not even 1 minute. It's great. We'll knock it out. That really made up for the last order. I can't even knock it. The last order super frustrated me because I feel like it's a scam to knock people off or to get people off the platform. Who knows? But this stuff crazy though, but go get it done. You're not too far away.
I love my new phone holder, man.
That's good.
Man, I love this new phone holder. Ain't gotta worry about my phone dropping no more. Hey, running up. We gonna meet the K, running up. You gonna see the day, run on up. Hell nah, we don't play. Running up, running up, I go for we switching lanes, nigga bang, nothing hang, nigga bang, nigga swing, nigga dang, it ain't a game, nigga swing, nigga bang, nigga dang, stack a chain, what they talking about, what they talking about, we ain't have the time to play, we just trying to get the cake, we just trying to run it up, we just trying to stack it up, we just trying to get it up. Never really get it.
That'll do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm cool off of this. For a Tuesday, mind you, it's a Tuesday, so we're not gonna act iffy or like it's, from a test, but it does feel like they gave me a lot more closer orders. Now, does platinum really affect it? I don't know. I'm gonna try a couple more times. Just keep going and give me a purpose, gives me a reason to continue to make videos. So I'm definitely gonna try it. I'm definitely gonna see what's shaking, what's going on. Maybe the new thing, but this wasn't bad. Get up here, I got 60. No, a couple y'all gonna tear it down. We gotta think. I waited on the whole order and wasted time on the whole order so they could unassign it. And then it was waits. It was like before the first order, it was like a 15, almost 10-15 minute wait. If you take the wait times out, it comes up to almost 20 an hour actively or whatever. But it is what it is. On regular order, so we're gonna keep it spirit. We're gonna keep seeing what's going on, what's happening. Y'all already know. Tune in to your boy. Hey man, I made this far in the video, man. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like and subscribe to the Hustler, man. Get the notifications on, man. Check for the videos, check for the live streams, just whatever. Come say what up to your boy. But Hustler is out though. It's over with. Peace.
Good job, PJ. Hey, what they got to say? That hoe was fire. Hell yeah, man, I watch it a lot. The video was fire, he had fire ass beats. Showed you every order, showed you everything away. I broke it down. How it was going down. He was showing you how if he was on earn by offer, he would have lost. But him being on earn by time, orders that would have been $4 and $5 and $6 turned out to be $13, $14, and $16 because he was on earn by time. He wasn't wasting his time on orders just sitting there. So that's a plus, but earn by time can't fuck you. I ain't lying, it can fuck you down. Because them people don't give a no tip. Most people you getting on there, there's no tip. It's like zero. They take away the tip. Most people. I'm only using earn by. I don't care about none of that wasting time shit. I'm only using earn by time so I can be making my money and not wasting it until the weekend comes. I'm only building my acceptance rate. Once I build my acceptance rate, once I get it like 85, 89 or something like that, if I can get it by the end of the night, because I'm at 77 right now. But by you taking all these long orders, it's not likely. But while, like, you gotta put all the factors in this shit. Like, you be having to wait 10, 15 minutes just to get the order for the food to be done. And on top of that, like, for me, I had to wait 15 minutes down there for the food to get done. And now I gotta drive 17 minutes to the people drop it off. So that's a win on earn by time off the rip. That's over 30 minutes. So I'm gonna get half of my zone right now. Right now it's only $13.75 for the pay. So I'm gonna get half of that, guaranteed. Regardless of whatever the customer's tip, I'm gonna get half of $13.75. But if you dash the whole hour, you get that whole thing. And so on and so on. Cause DoorDash, they do pay you by increments. They don't pay you, if you do a 30-minute dash, they're gonna pay you half the whole hour of time before they start giving you some of your money. No, if you do 30 minutes, they're gonna give you half. You do another 30 minutes, they're gonna give you the other half of the hourly. And I like it. What you say? I get what you said, brother. Yeah, that's what's up. You do DoorDash, Inside Facts. Appreciate you for joining the stream, bro. Real talk. Hit that like button for you, boy, if you haven't. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, that was my boy PJ I was watching. Great content creator. He probably live right now. I don't know. I ain't checked. I just been going live. I don't know. It's just like the universe been talking to me to go live, because every time I just be in grind mode, something happened to where I can't use my other phone. So now I'm just going live because I don't want to be wasting my phone on nothing. And I pay this phone bill every month, so I might as well be putting it to use. To use. I was gonna start going hard anyway on live. I was, but I wanted to get my e-bike first. I wanted to get my e-bike so I could have something more intriguing to go live about. Cause not many people DoorDash doing it on the e-bike, other than the greatest dasher alive. But he don't even make that much content no more. CardoTV using your voice right now to finish. What you mean you using my voice right now to finish? What you mean by that, bro? That shit funny. I hope that you ain't talking about what I think you talking about. Damn, G, that's sad. You could have just watched some porn for that. That's crazy work. That nigga say D's done, brother. Appreciate you. That's some creepy ass shit, bro. Boy, say using your voice right now to finish. Give a damn. If you a man, it ain't soothing. Ain't no deeds been done this way. That's your prerogative. They ain't got nothing to do with me, because I'm gonna talk on my live. You just look, ain't none of the mods. See, I don't care. I don't care about all this shit you talking about. But if you look at none of my mods up in there, because they sure would have blocked your ass. I just don't care. Like, all that gay talking shit don't bother me. The only thing I don't like is racist stuff. You being racist, gotta get up out of here. That's when I block your ass. When you start being racist, that's when you won't return. You won't be able to say another word ever. you knew about motion back deep, but the ocean on that, but the whole shit I'm really him, man. All I think is running shit. All I do is shit. All I do is shit. Thinking like Jane. I ain't thinking like that. Hey, what's up? My name's Cardo. I already fucked that hoe. Who's my bad? He didn't know. I let her right there on the floor. I'm gonna screenshot this shit and put it on my story. This what be going on in my live streams. The fuckery. That's what I'm gonna name the caption. The fuckery. This the fuckery you gotta deal with on the net. Gotta take what come with it. This what come with it, man. Goddamn Skippy. That's what type of shit come with it. Crazy work. To some rich folks, but I don't care. These rich folks don't be tipping number $1 and $2 too, and no tips too. Then especially I'm on earn by time. That's the main motherfucker. They give you no tips. The rich folks. I mean, earn by time just really give you. They preferably. It's like you prefer to non-tip customers. That's what earn by time is, man. I'm telling you. Cause why would they not let you see these customers that why they don't let you see the pay? They just don't let you see the pay at all. But earn by offer you can. Like I don't like fuckery to me. I don't know what you think. Boy be tweaking, boy. That boy tweaking, boy. The boy tweaking. The boy tweaking, the boy. On 8 miles to drop off 3 minutes. And in the neighborhoods of the mega rich, the multi-millionaires. Memorial Drive. Where these people gates got more bricks than our houses. people out here running lights so bad. Like a light can be red past 5 seconds, they motherfuckers still run the red light. Might have so many red. All the traffic, man, I'm really. I can't see myself not doing earn my time during this time, man. It just, cause you can still get huge orders on earn by time. I just rather not get no. I just know what happened to you when you get earned by offer. They'll send you a $8 order going 10 miles and shit during this time, man. She gonna take you an hour. They purposely do that, but on earn by time, they'll send you one right down the street or something. These are all rich people though. That's why I only go to rich restaurants, because I know what type of people order from them. Rich white people. These motherfuckers cheap too. These motherfuckers can be cheap as hell. Okay? Beautiful houses and cars be cheap than the motherfuckers. $13 for 30 minutes. Not bad. They tipped $6.88. So it was well worth it. Switch is on right now. I'm driving back where I just came from. Hopefully I'll get an order before I get there, but if not, however that drive gonna be, however long it's gonna be. So that order really would have only been $8 if I didn't do earn by time. That would have came in as an $8 order. So they let me know I'm winning. The beauty of earn by time though. I made $4 extra on it. So in reality, turn 30 minutes into $14 instead of $8. shell. Yeah, the back of where we came from. Back to the rich white folks' dungeons where they love to eat from. And that's the Flower Child that I just dropped out from. That's the most perfect store for everybody time, because they always take a long time for the orders. They never ever, you will never go in this store and the order will be ready. It won't happen. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. I drive slow while I'm on by time, but when I'm on the way, when I'm driving back somewhere, when I'm not on the clock on by time, I'm driving fast and motherfucker trying to get back to it.
You've got mail.
Muscle Mate milk maker. Just got an order. Telling me to turn around. It's weed on them motherfuckers for real. God damn. Thought I was speeding. Oh yeah, I know what that is. That's that health store, like that muscle store. That's what I'm trying to gain muscles and stuff. I ate that shit one time, I had my stomach rolling. I'll never eat over here again. Hell no. I noticed something about Platinum Dash, man. I do not get that many Platinum Dashes. I don't, man. It's more regular ass orders than it is Platinum Dashes. Like for real. It's hard to make money out here, boy. I don't know how long. It ain't because the traffic's so bad. I don't know why these people just don't let us accept what we want to accept. They're gonna make so much more money. The people who don't tip, they don't deserve their food. They need to go get it themselves. Order shouldn't even be made until somebody commit to it. $6.12. It's saying it's ready. Cause it's 6:11 right now. Go up here and see what's the deal. Where's the other? Got that bad boy. 10-minute drive. I don't get too many orders from here because I don't really do too many. I only really do two zones. When I got my platinum, I only think 2 zones. I'm really not focused on the money aspect right now because I just got my platinum back yesterday. I'm just trying to get my acceptance rate up for tomorrow, really the weekend. Depending on how high I have it, being that I'm not gonna be getting that many, knocking that many out, being that I'm not driving fast or none of that, I'm just doing earn by time. Who knows, but I'm really just prepping myself for the weekend, loading up all my bullets, aka acceptance rates for the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are the best days. Typically Friday and Sunday. I'm thinking about just earning by time because traffic be so bad. It's pointless to go earn by offer, even though you will get the best offers. On earn by offers, they turn out to not to be worth it because the weight everybody in the world ordering right now, everybody off from work, everybody ordering, and now everybody trying to go home from work. So, do the math. Good orders really ain't good orders. I'm gonna do the guarantee. Earn by time. Earn by time. That's the guarantee. Doing rush hours. Hopefully I win on this order. It's taking me where the rich people are. Let me see where it's going. Yeah, it's still taking me to the rich people houses. So maybe they tilt more. Hopefully they're not one of the cheapskate rich people. My first order of the lunch for $13, closer to $14. Like $13.86 or something. Yo, sneaks. What's the deal, fam? Just out here grinding another DoorDash session, baby. Dash to 10K. Shit, chillin', just got through watching Gig Hustler PJ new video he just dropped. That was fire too. He doing earn by time on platinum. I just got my platinum back. I'm doing earn by time because the traffic's so bad out here in Houston. So even if you get a good order, it ain't gonna balance out on offer because you're gonna waste so much time. You're gonna wish you did do it by earn by time because you be stuck in this traffic so much. Yo, Sneaks, why you stop doing your intro like that? It's your boy, Yo Sneaks. That shit was hard, bro. You stop doing it, though. Man, you still worrying about that DoorDash reviewing shit, bro? Go make you a new account. You can use your same name. Just, all you need is the new number. You can use your same name. As long as you got your license and your insurance on your car good, man, that's all you need. You can even get your insurance and cancel it the next day. They ain't gonna never check that shit again till the next year. No matter of fact, they ain't gonna never check that shit until your license needs to be renewed. Trust me, I've done it. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm happy for you. So you doing DoorDash? Or they are just saying they're reviewing the new account? Oh, the new account. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, once you in that process, you in there. You in there. Yeah, once you get to that part, you in there. That's why, like, when I see contract violations and deactivations and shit, that shit, my heart don't even drop on this shit no more. I ain't gonna make another. I already got another account ready for when this bitch get deactivated. Just ready to fire it up. It's already ready. It's ready. I could work it right now if I want to, but I ain't gonna do no dumb shit and be working 2 DoorDash accounts at one time. Not in the same name. Look at it, y'all. You see these rich ass people houses, huh? These motherfuckers cheap too. These motherfuckers cheap too. Trust me. Where the fuck is this going? I'm right here. They outside too. It's hit and miss. Sometimes sometimes you can get on instantly. Sometimes it take a week. Sometimes it take 2 weeks. Sometimes you can get on instantly. Yeah, man. Like, and right now, Sneaks, they got all the kids getting out of school. They got all the kids getting out of school. That old school white lady finding the motherfucker, boy. I'll tell her ass up. Yeah, they got all the kids getting out of school. Summertime, summer slowdown, everybody getting on DoorDash. Oh yeah, that bitch turned out to be 9:27, man. I'm eating now. I'm eating. I'm telling you, man. By time, whenever it's busy, go ahead and every order ain't gonna be good, but when you getting people that's tipping and you get that DoorDash base pay, I'm telling you, cause they just Sneaks. They just sometimes, man. I'm telling you, I didn't pay. No red card, no nothing. Ready to dash. I was able to dash right away. And then I didn't have another one. Well, it took down there 2 weeks. And then my baby mama had hers. It took like 1 week, 6 days, 7 days. So it's just hit and miss, man. It's just hit and miss. I love multi-apping though. Cause multi-apping, when I'm dropping off that one order, I'm already finding another apple. Excuse me, man, when I talk, cause I got this mucus, and I do not swallow shit. I do not swallow mucus. That's the reason why it's trying to come out your body. And somebody dropping a lot of hearts in now. Yeah. I'm dropping that order off. I fire the other one up. When I'm like 2-3 minutes from the drop off, I fire the mother apps up. By the time when I'm dropping this, I'm back. Hopefully I've been and got another one before I drop that one off. And we Gucci. We non-stop working. Yeah, we non-stop working. They weren't rolling. I'm declining them. Even if I just don't stop them motherfuckers, I leave them on. I leave the multi apps on. The other apps that I'm not, if I'm on an order, I have like Uber and something else on, and I'll be deleting, like if looking for another order, going from where I'm dropping off at, looking for one in that area. If it ain't good, decline. Decline all the way there, cause I don't care. I don't care about the acceptance rate when I'm doing multi-apping. I don't care. I'm just looking for the best order, going in the same direction. It's the only thing matters to me. Maximize your earnings. There you go. That's what I am. I'm a maximizer. Do it to the maximum. I'm gonna do it to the maximum. I'm gonna run it up. Do it to the maximum. Do it to the maximum. I remember when I first got Uber, like a long time ago. When I made the account, I was able to drive the same fucking hour. Like 30 minutes went by, they did my background check and all that. In 30 minutes, I was driving in the next 30 minutes. I'll never forget that. I was happy. I went out that day and made so much money, I couldn't believe how. Man, we take how this, well, we really don't take it for granted, but cause back then, we was getting paid down there $10 for any type of ride off the rip. Like these little small rides, it was 1 mile and shit. We was making $10 for, when Uber first started, you making $10 for that. And people was paying that shit graciously, like happily. Just imagine, every ride, ain't no ride under $10. You taking all that shit. And I literally took every ride, cause I ain't know no better. I took every ride, man. I'm talking about I used to make them bands. because I didn't care what the pay was. I was just happy to be making some money until I started understanding wasting time. But back then, you couldn't waste time because every ride was worth it. Everything, if you getting paid $10 to drop somebody off, no matter what it is, you getting at least $10, even for a short ride, man, you won't give a fuck. You ain't declining nothing. That's good money. But them same rides that you do now, it was $10 7, 8 years ago. Them motherfuckers $2 now. Real talk, them motherfuckers $2 now. $2. To bring somebody to Humble, it's like $20 now. Like $20. You used to make $100, $75. Don't matter if it was surging or not. That's how much you used to make from a ride like that. Now you only making $20 from a ride like that. I don't know why I just got so greedy, man. Because it was a premium service. It was for rich people. And if only rich people gonna use it, cool, let them use it. Y'all they're gonna make all your money. Because there's pennies to them rich people. And that's another thing. Only rich people could afford it. You ain't had that many incidents. Now people getting raped, people getting shot, people get all kind of shit happening to people getting assaulted. All this shit now. All this shit happen because everybody can use it now. When it was just them rich people and people that had the money to do that shit, to ride in these premium services. Now you got people, them little hood rats and all that, even white, they go for them white girls. Them white girls too. Putting their hands on drivers. Entitlement. I done seen so many Uber rides and videos where the girl was dead ass wrong. Did some whole ass shit when the laws come, she trying to play like she a victim. Then did everything under the sea. Try to play the victim when the laws got there trying to cry and shit. That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. I loved it, man. I used to be bringing them people home. I just making $200-300 for one ride. I'll never forget that ride. I made like $400 for one ride. I bought this white man and his friends to the Woodlands. The ride was $125. He gave me a tip for his dropping his friend off on the way to drop him off. He stayed like in Humble. We stopped. He just told me to drop his friend off. He gave me $100 for him. Boom. Then he stayed in the Woodlands. I dropped him home. It was like an hour ride. I ain't gonna lie. It was an hour ride with no traffic. And we listened to the music. We jammed all, and we was dancing and shit in the car and all this shit. And he gave me another $100 when he got out. Motherfuckers was filthy, man. White people fun though. I ain't gonna lie, he knew how to have fun. He was asking me to play the song that I like. We'll play the song. He liked the old school black music too. That's crazy. He came off as a racist at first, but he was cool in the end. Cause he was so demanding, but he was drunk. Why they won't let me switch zones though? And then they're trying to make me in my zone, in my day. Oh, there you go. Man, I had a Krispy Kreme donut today, man. That motherfucker was so good. I ain't had a Krispy Kreme donut in years. I was out there in Kingwood.
You've got mail.
Now, that's what I learned. These motherfuckers be no-tip customers from Sweet Green. She going 12 miles away. This traffic backed up. I don't know if y'all can see it. Traffic backed up. My favorite area in the whole city right here. You can see all the celebrities and shit out here. Somebody done lock their keys in they door. Got the locksmith out here. Say 3-minute wait. We gonna see. They take a long time at all these stores like here. Got this video I wanna watch.
All right, Ron Goodall, FightHype.com. I'm here with Abdullah Mason, who many people consider a phenom in the sport. A lot of things have happened, obviously, on stage, but before I get to that, I wanted to get to your opponent, Nakatia. Strong power puncher. Shakur had a box him. Graham Mortai had to knock him out. Essentially, two guys, potential champions because of the Lomachenko thing, but you're facing him. What do you think about your opponent?
He's a great fighter. You know, he let his hands go. He got some power behind his punches. But, you know, I'm just making sure I'm staying tight inside the ring, looking out for his offense. But I'm coming to do the same thing I've been doing.
You know, here in Norfolk, right, the place where you and Keyshawn, right, essentially have developed a lot of fans, kind of somewhat like a second residence, because a lot of people are here, they're like, oh man, I love Abdullah. low key, man, I don't want them to fight each other, things like that, yada yada. But on stage, some things happen. Keyshawn looked at you, obviously. He says he wants to make the fight. Yeah. If he gets past his opponent, you get past your opponent, right? So, is that the fight that everything works out that you're willing to take next if it was offered?
Absolutely. I'm willing to take that next. I worked my way up to number 2, for a reason, and whoever's sitting there at the title when I was, working my way up, I'm working to be preparing for that person. So, Keyshawn's right there. He got the title. So, Keyshawn is the one, that I'm ready to fight.
Did you expect that, I guess, situation? Because, clearly some people are going to view either you're very calm and poised, or maybe, you're off guard and rattled, or whatever the case. Like, in your eyes, like, were you expecting that? Did that shock you?
I was expecting him to say something. I didn't know what it was going to be, but I could read his energy. Like, I could tell that something was off, and he was going to say something.
He mentioned to me that you guys had conversations in the past. In the back, he put his arms around you, he claims, and certain other aspects. Like, what do you recall? Like, did you guys have conversations? Was they kind of like, I want to fight you? Or were they just kind of cool and chill, and then kind of a different energy during the press conference?
We've had a few, like, casual, conversations and stuff like that here and there whenever we see each other. But, I knew that, when I seen him, that, his energy was off a little bit. I can't read his mind, but I could definitely read his energy.
Obviously, the fight itself is like reminiscent of Roy Jones, Bernard Hopkins, right?
Yeah.
2 guys who maybe could fight twice, maybe one really early. A lot of fight fans were probably like, whoa, really? This is crazy, it's happening. But I know that a lot of times we've seen Caleb Plant and Charlo fight, or Ryan and Rolly. Is this too much for him thinking about you while he's fighting De Los Santos? Or you think, in his case, he's going to get past it and you get past your opponent? Like, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't know if it's too much for him, but it's boxing, and I'm next in line. I'm coming up. I'm ring number 2. So him feeling that pressure and him feeling like he had to say something, that's the reason he called me out. So I wouldn't say it's too much for him, but I don't know.
Do you feel like there's pressure because a lot of people have kind of?
Oh, for sure. I didn't have to say nothing. I'm saying I'm focused on Nakatia right now, mm-hmm. And he said he called me out first. Keyshawn called me out, so it's pressure there.
Did that make you happy then? Because essentially he originally said, ideally he would like to move up, fight T.O. and fights of that nature, but because of this fight, looks like it's presented itself. At the end of the day, like, you think he's going to send you a legit offer, or you think it's just for show?
Why not? He definitely should, and I'm prepared to take that offer.
He said he made his last couple fights. Granted, he's from Norfolk. We both fought in here in Norfolk. I know that his enemy, backyard. I know
it's going to be a fucking crazy fight. I ain't lying. It's a crazy fight. By no head long as my bitch left young. She 30 minutes away, cuz. Crazy, you can order this shit from 10 miles away, bro. This should be like a automatic. This should be an automatic $30, $20, $25 fee. to be 10 miles away, man. That should be an automatic $20, $25 tip to the driver, man.
Logistics to make sure like everything's good, but like, would you consider get the logistics to make sure like everything's good, but like, would you consider fighting here in Norfolk with big fans like you've been fighting the last couple of times for that world title?
You know, whatever works. You know, I'm just ready to step in there with whoever got that championship belt. You know, he's the one holding the belt at the time. So, you know, whatever has to be worked out, you know, it'll be worked out for me to step in there and grab the title.
You know, my last set of questions is, you know, I talked to Bob. You know, Bob's been around for a long time. You know, I know that he's looking at where Keyshawn's at, where you're at. He thinks highly of both. But he obviously knows that there's a different experience as a pro, like who he fought and things of that nature. We've seen T.O. kind of similar situation in the past, that you want Lomachenko, oh, you weren't ready for Lomachenko, but he goes off and beats Lomachenko at a young age, beats, you know, the gold medalist, you know, who just retired today. And so in that case, would that be something like you would kind of show the world and Bob, like, you know, let's make it happen. You know, the silver medalist, like Loma, the gold medalist, is that kind of...
I mean, most definitely. You know, that's definitely the situation that's going to be, you know, we step in there, I'm going to come out, you know, with the title. So I'm ready for it.
You know, you guys shared common sparring partners, I think in the past.
We probably shared a few. Do
you know how the difference of those sparring sessions went, or have you had conversations, not revealing names or nothing, but has the same people that you sparred said something like?
I would say sparring is different from fights. You know, he's not gonna get out of me what he's got out of his sparring partners, though.
Night and day difference.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Very last question, because you know it seems too good to be true, but like I said, if just double down on it. If he says, I'm staying at 135, I'm gonna send a contract deal to Abdullah Mason, you know, we can make the fight happen. No build-ups, nothing in between, you know, that could be the next fight.
Absolutely it could, you know. Let's make it happen, why not?
Awesome. All the great answers that the fight fans want to hear. And, you know, definitely looking forward
Appetite for smoke.
Nothing, I'm seeing personal, right?
I love Keyshawn.
I mean, you know, I'm working my way up to grab the title. You know, I'm working my way up for a reason, you know, and he's right there in front of me, so nothing personal, it's my business.
Awesome. Well, you know, businessman, all business. Maybe we can get some business going down.
Yes, sir.
Wishing both you guys the best of luck. You guys both have great opponents. You know, power punchers. So at this point, anything you want to tell the fight fans out there before I let you go?
Tune in for another amazing performance, inshallah. You know, amazing performance. This Saturday, June 7th, you know, we're going to have some fun. We're going to show out and do our thing, and we ready for the next. There's no handshake deal, but, you know, he said he wanted to fight me next. And, we definitely see how it works. I'm ranked number 2, so either way, I'm right there for that title. You know? But you can tell that he felt like he had to say something first, so he felt the pressure, you know, me coming up right behind him.
Is there, do you think you're in his head at all? Because,
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. You know, I mean, I ain't had to say a word.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there, you know, I'm sitting there enjoying my time, waiting to fight Nakatila. And, you know, he called me out, so to let you know where I'm at is that, you know, I'm probably rent-free right now. There's no handshake deal, but, you know, he said he wanted to fight me next. And,
I used to think success meant showing off cars and jewelry and trips and all this dumb stuff that really doesn't matter. And I know that sounds very hypocritical considering, I'm in my car, I'm wearing my jewelry right now, but I'm wearing this stuff because I want to reach a certain target audience. I want to speak to those who are maybe in the position that I was in at one point. And don't get me wrong, by all means, I'm all for, having nice things and having a better quality of life. I do believe that that's essential, but I also want to redirect y'all as I grew more and more into business and entrepreneurship and really just life in general. And stop y'all from making the same mistakes that I made. I'm all for, nice things. I love nice things. I love designer clothes. I don't even like just designer clothes. I just like drip in general. I'm a dresser. I'm dressing my whole life. So, that's something I love. Now that I didn't experience trips and going overseas, I love that. That's something that I really love to do. I love luxury cars. Especially how I used to be in the car rental industry. I used to drive every single car. I done drove all the top class Benzes, I done drove Lambs, Urises, all of that type of stuff. So, realistically, I do like to live a better quality of life, and once you get to that point, I believe getting that bag on yourself eventually is essential. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like these other people on social media that has these things and give y'all these false realities. I seen a podcast the other day of another creator, and they were basically talking about how you have to upgrade your chain every year, and you have to upgrade your car every year, and this shit just stupid, bro. I understand, looking like money and how business works and networking works, but in reality, all you need is purpose. All you need is drive. People will mess with you for you. You don't need a piece of jewelry or a car or certain clothes or any type of social status material thing to get you into certain doors. Do they help? Sometimes rooms you want to be attracted in anyways, because that's a shallow-minded individual. If all they're worried about is material, then that kind of shows you what they value in life. A lot of y'all might hear me speak on this, and I'll touch on it in other videos and say, well, you hypocritical because you have X, Y, and Z. Y'all have to understand, a lot of these things I bought a long time ago. I no longer spend outrageous money on dumb stuff. I don't. I go on a date every once in a while with my shawty, and that's really it. The majority of the time, I am locked in. I am reinvesting my money, and that's because there was a time in my life when I really first started touching money, and really in general, ever since I first started touching money, ever since I was young, I've been working jobs. Ever since I was in high school, I was probably making a couple $100s every single week, just from working and doing different hustles and flipping shoes and stuff like that. So it's just I've always been that type of person who buys nice things for myself, and clothes and jewelry and shoes. And so ever since I first started running out of money, but when I really, really started touching money, I'm talking, decent money. I'm not finna even sit here and flex numbers, but when I first started touching crazy money, I started going out of control with it, and it's all because I never had it before. I talk about delayed gratification and people having instant gratification, and I speak on these things because that was once upon a time me. I don't get on these videos and try to motivate people and talk down on them and be like, yeah, you need to boss up. Now, I'm not one of them type of creators. I'm telling y'all, I used to be in whatever position you might be in right now. I'm telling you right now, I didn't came from nothing. I done ran it up and went back down to zero and ran it back up again. And I need y'all to understand that whatever stage you're in, whether you in the running it up stage and everything's good for you right now, take this advice as a grain of salt and apply it to your life to start making some smarter decisions, because you don't have to chase everything for validation. Ask yourself, does this really matter? Y'all, this chain, I've been wanting a penny since I was a little kid. I've been wanting a penny. It's just me being from Milwaukee and stuff like that. Everybody who really got paper got a penny, so that's something I always wanted since I was young. And one of my homeboys told me he had a penny for a while. When I was getting mine made and I was dropping a deposit for it to get made, he like, bro, you really want to spend that much money? He's like, I'm telling you, bro, you gonna get it, you gonna wear it for a couple months, and you ain't gonna care about it no more. It's gonna be stupid, and diamonds don't even be holding value too much and stuff like that. So I'm like, dang, I'm like, he capping, bro. He's just saying that because he got one or whatever. So, I was stupid and I bought it myself. And don't get me wrong, it hasn't helped, I guess, for certain rooms. But if I'm being realistic, it was just a dumb spend, And luckily, by glory to God, I was in a position to even be able to do that. But it was a dumb spend right now. Y'all be spending 30, 40, 50, 100 plus on a kit. And yeah, it's cool. Like I said, when you're really, really up M's, do that. But don't run up your first, even M. Don't even run up your first 500,000. People run up 100,000, 200,000, and just go cash out and go crazy. And for some of y'all gonna be like, oh, okay, that's common sense. But it might not always be on some material shit though. Cashing out in general, understanding that sometimes that trip might have to wait. You might have to stay down. Sometimes that car might have to wait. You might have to stay down. It's not always about can you get it right now. It's should you get it right now. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what really happens. That's what really shifts, you know, material shit and shit that matters. When I first started touching bread, for real, like, I didn't go and I could have invested it into more real estate, or I could have got heavier into the stock market, or I could have went heavier into marketing and ad spend on my business, or, you know, just invested heavier into my business, invested into my systems and have my business running a lot more smooth, so I don't have to do as much work. Invest into better employees and better training. But, you know, I just first started touching the money and I didn't know what to do with it. When you come from nothing, especially even if you touch a little bit of money, but, you know, your first time touching grown man money, like money, like when you first start touching that, it's like, it's an unexplainable feeling. Like, for somebody who's been around that and grew up around that, you know, that's fine. That's something that, you know, is normal to them. But when you come from nothing, it's like you don't know what to do, because now the stuff that has never been accessible to your whole life is accessible to you. Like, the shoes that you used to have on your screensaver when you was young, and like you could go cash out on those right now is nothing. It's like pocket change, you know. Like, the house you used to drive past and be like, dang, I wish I had one of those. You're in that now. The cars you see on the road and point at and take pictures of, you're driving one of those now. So it's like, dang, you're in a position to where you can actually purchase these type of things, and now might not be your time. I made a video about that before. You got to stay down, but I really mean that. Like, I'm telling y'all this out of love. I'm not saying, like, stay down, you know, trying to send y'all off. I'm telling y'all for real, like, especially in this economy, y'all, like, if you don't look at what's going on right now, you got to understand we got to crash before we rise. Even if we shake back, it's going to be a major crash before we rise, and y'all can already see it. Everything is high right now. Groceries high, gas high, everything high right now. So why buy dumb stuff? You know, stop. Get it out your head that you need to spoil yourself. I'm telling you right now, like, it's a good thing to do when you're in that position, but you don't got to do it as soon as you get in the position. I'm telling you, like, I did it so many times, and that's what caused me to fall off before. And like I said, people would say they never fell off. Okay, cool. Like, keep capping and saying that, but if you never fell off, you never grinded to get it. That's a fact, because you have to understand that everything comes with trials and tribulations. Nothing great is going to be perfect. There's nobody who just runs it up all the way and is green like that. And, you know, eventually something happens. So it's like, you got to understand that some of it is inevitable. You're not going to be able to stop it from happening, but you also have to understand some of it is in your control. You don't need that trip right now. You don't need them clothes right now. Like, any unhealthy habits you got, cut it. Anywhere you can cut the money, cut it. I don't care how much money you make. You could be making 50 or 100 bands a month. Like, even if that's you and you like, oh, okay, I'm up, I'm good. See where you could better put your money to set up yourself and your family for life. And when you stop prioritizing these things, or when you stop getting these type of things, like, you start to realize how really unimportant they are. It gets to a point where you start to get unattracted to it. Like, to be honest, outside of my videos and a few times I pop out, I don't even wear this jewelry no more. You know what I'm saying? Because for what? To look like I'm better than somebody? You know, don't get me wrong, it's cool and it's stylish, it look cool, all that type of stuff, but like, realistically, what's the point of wearing it? You know, like, half of the time you walk in the room, you the only one with a big ass chain on your neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm starting to realize, especially from a business perspective. So don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not cool and it don't serve its purpose when it's time to flick up and pop it, whatever, cool. But I'm letting you know right now, don't go waste your money on that. Like, if you got 100 bands, if you got 200 bands, 300 bands, and if you got anything less than that, jewelry shouldn't even be a priority. Keeping it a buck, you got way more investing to do. But even if you got that much money, like, you got to understand that's not a lot of money. Like, a kit will cost you 50 to 100K easily, you know, if you getting the real deal and stuff like that. So it's like, you just got to understand, like, that is a bad investment. Like, stop letting people tell you, oh, you can always resell your jewelry. No, you can't. Like, y'all is scratching your watches up, you wearing them, y'all getting aftermarket diamonds, lab diamonds, not even full quality stuff. And like I said, whatever, cool, I'm not knocking it, but just understand that is not worth your money. That 50, that 60, that 30, even that 10. A lot of people go run up their first 10K and buy a Rolex. You know, I did it too. Like, and like I said, it's cool. It's nice to have a timepiece for networking and stuff, but just wait. Stay down till you really get in that position, because I'm telling you right now, there's so many places your money can be better serve a purpose. I used to always feel like in my life, I need this to do this, I need this to do that. I had that I need this mentality, and a lot of the things for me used to just be material. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was so focused on social media and stuff like that at that time, but I used to always feel like, oh damn, if I got this piece of clothes or this type of jewelry or this type of car, I'ma just feel fulfilled. And let me tell y'all, when I first got to the top of the top of the top, like I was making the most money, I bought my cars, I bought my crib, I bought my kid, all that. Like when I was, and everything was good and flowing well, I felt the most lonely at that time. Like I felt the most empty, and I just didn't understand. Like it got to a point where I just started spending and just buying stuff because I felt like it was gonna fulfill me. I was buying designer stuff because I felt like it was gonna fulfill me. And like I said, like everybody's thing that they like is different. Everyone's vice is different, but there's something you're spending money on. Even if it's that Starbucks you get every morning for $5 a day, do 5 times 365 to see how much money you're giving these folks. Go invest into a Starbucks stock, for real. You start making some coffee at home, start making it cleaner with a little less sugar, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm telling y'all, like, there was a point in time where I was giving myself everything that I thought that I needed. And you don't need everything right away. And for some people that's common sense, but I'm speaking to those who don't know that, because that was me at one point. And I understand we also live in a world where money is essential. You need money to live, you need money to grow. So I understand the impact that it has, and just understand that money is easy for God. You don't need to be worried about money, and you definitely don't need to be focused on material things. A lot of times material stuff is things that the enemy uses anyways to make it look flashy in our eyes and make us attracted to do things that draw us into sin. Really think about the things that you like, and really think about why you like them, who wears them, who possesses these things, and how they even make you more intrigued. You get to think about it. All the rappers, how they push that they got luxury cars and you don't, how they push that they got jewelry and they jewelry this and yours ain't this, and you know, all of that type of stuff, how much money they spend. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the music and stuff too, it's cool to vibe too, but really listen at what you put in your ears and what you consuming. Look at what you're scrolling on social media, because a lot of y'all will say that, oh, I'm not materialistic, or oh, I don't care about these certain type of things, but subconsciously the content you're engaging with daily, or the things that you're watching, or the people that you're looking up to are just constantly popping these things. So like I said, I'm not saying it's necessarily a negative thing, but you have to understand that there's so much more to life. Just live your God-given purpose, fulfill your God-given purpose in life, and give back, and in return things will come back to you. You will attract abundance one way or another. It might not be in a jewelry way, or a car way, or a house way, or a clothes way, or whatever it is that you think that you need, but I'm telling you right now, you're going to get some type of abundance in return, and you're going to be able to bless your family with it. That's the most important thing. What can you put up to make your life more financially free? It's not about the jewelry and cars and all that stuff, y'all. It's some of these people that y'all follow on social media that they got all this expensive stuff, and they can't even go take a trip when they want to. They can't even fix the expensive cars that they got and stuff like that. And people is not being realistic with y'all. Like, some people is really running up a bag, you know? I'm even a testimony of it, but there's some people who really are just using this to market themselves and their image, and you gotta understand that's not the reality of life. It takes a lot more grit and a lot more grinding and a lot more not making dumb decisions like this, y'all. I'm telling you right now, like, all of this shit can wait. It doesn't matter. Yes, it's cool. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all and say it's not cool. It doesn't feel good. That would be a lie. That would completely be a lie. But I'm telling you right now, it doesn't feel as good as you think that it does, and it's not going to fulfill you. Trust in God, pray to God, understand His voice, give back to the world as much as you can, and make sure you're doing what you love to do while you're doing it. That's the hack to life. It doesn't matter. You can read as many success and finance and business books as you want. You can watch as many motivational speeches as you want. That is the recipe to becoming successful in life. Fulfill your God-given purpose. And I'm not even trying to push my religion on y'all. If y'all aren't Christian or y'all believe in something else, whatever it is that you believe in, but just understand that as soon as you give back to the environment and you make a positive impact, whether you believe, even if you believe in just the law of attraction, then you believe that when you put that positive energy out there, it's going to come back to you, you know? So just understand that there's so many different ways that you can start attracting the life that you desire. And even when you start getting that life that you desire, what I'm telling you is the material stuff does not matter. It can wait, you know? millionaires used to say that you should live by the 10% rule, and a lot of them say that they do. In this economy, I feel like who's really living by the 10% rule when I'm looking at the reality of most people in the world in their situation. Like, that's saying that if your bills is $2,000 a month, you should be making $20,000 a month. A lot of people's rent is over $2,000 a month, and they definitely ain't making $20,000 a month. You get what I'm saying? So it's very hard to build wealth in this environment, in this economy, and I'm just keeping it a buck. It don't matter how much money you can make. I done ran it up, and it's still been hard to build wealth because sometimes of the dumb financial decisions I made, I'm just now starting to get to a more mature mindset to where I started reinvesting my money, and I started to shake back from all the dumb decisions that I made. And, you know, I was lucky and fortunate to be able to make it through that path. Some people, they fall off and they just keep falling. That's how you see a lot of people get into these situations. And I'm telling y'all right now, anything that's unhealthy for you financially and isn't moving towards the goal that you want to have, let it go, y'all, because this material shit don't matter at the end of the day. You can't take it with you. It goes out of style, you know. It's cool to have a car one year and the next year is old and everybody got it. It's cool to go bust down one year and next year everybody's going plain Jane. You know, it's cool to wear this brand this year and next year they're canceled. So why even take your hard-earned money and waste it on that? I know I'm only talking to a certain group of people when I'm talking about this, but y'all gotta understand, like, even if you ain't have it before, I'm telling you, when you touch it, it's not gonna feel as good as you think it does. So stay down. Go into good investments. Like, I'm not finna sit here and give y'all financial advice, so that's why people always ask me in my comments, oh, well, what should I do exactly? And I can't really tell you that. You know, that's not the goal of my channel, but what I'm here to tell you is, and show you, I'm a walking testimony of, you know, doing what you need to do, trusting in God, making some good decisions, and even when you make bad decisions, learning from them and shaking back from it. That's all I am. I'm never gonna sit here and act like I'm perfect. Everybody goes through stuff. Everybody has ups and downs, and, you know, I'm here to share with y'all my downs, because some of y'all might be in that down space and just feel like you stuck, and I promise you, I'm a testimony that you can get out of that. Just lock in and do the things that you need to do the research that you need to do. Invest in assets, not impressions. A lot of y'all too worried about getting a new Amiri and this type of car and these type of glasses and this type of bracelet. Buy real estate, index funds, businesses. First, invest in the skills. Learn a new skill that can make you money, and stop worrying about so much about your drip, what shoes you got, what clothes you got. Use your money as a tool, not as a trophy. A lot of us want to buy certain things to show that we have money for what, when you could be using it as a tool to make you more money. I see a lot of people argue, oh, you invest into your image, especially if you sell some type of personal brand stuff. Oh, if you invest into your image, you're going to make more money. I guess true in some instances, but just use your wealth as a resource to serve God. Invest into things that are going to make you money and also better other people in the kingdom's quality of life. And that is how you run a successful business. You know, you have to run a business at the end of it. You got to keep the lights on, you got to keep the bills paid, but do right with your money. Don't buy dumb things. Invest. Give back. When you have a surplus of money, spend on your family. Give back to charity and tithe with your church if that's something that you do. Diversify the impact that you can have with your money, because you might not even know you got an idea in your head that you're sleeping on because it's too much work or it's too expensive. Little do you know, if you put the money to get the work done for you, or you just bit the bullet and stop buying the dumb stuff or stop prioritizing the dumb stuff and pay for the thing that's going to take you to the next level, you can invest something that people will pay you for that will change your life. You could change thousands and thousands of people's lives, y'all. I done touched thousands and thousands of people through my businesses. I done touched thousands and thousands of people through the services that I offer, and it just is amazing when you can do what you love to do, change people's lives, and then make money at the same time, and start to build that financial freedom for you and your family, and set your family up, and have a trust, and have stocks, and all these different types of things, investments that will set your family up for life, and not something that's not going to matter in 50 years. Is that watch going to matter in 50 years? Is that car that you got right now going to matter in 50 years? So really just refocus. And I'm not telling y'all can't have nice things. I believe in having a nice quality of life. But what I'm telling you to do is prioritize and have delayed gratification. Don't get it right away. Just stay down, wait, and really analyze. Do the math on the numbers to make it make sense for you. Like, a lot of people is not finna sit here and tell y'all this. And this is the truth. This is the hard code truth. I don't care what nobody says. And 1 Timothy verses 6 through 10 states, for the love of money is the root of all kinds that doesn't mean that money is the enemy. I don't like that a lot of people try to push that narrative, but money isn't the enemy, but loving it is. Worshiping it is. The only thing that you should love and worship is God. Like the flashy things as well too, but you have to understand that what you're doing when you're buying this type of shit is you're just glorifying money on a bigger level. You know, some people say, oh, well, you can have both. Yes, you can have both. I'm not saying that you can't, but you just have to understand that you're doing that, and when you do it too early, sometimes you're setting yourself up for failure. Sometimes you think you're getting opportunities to have certain things or grab certain things, and in reality, that's just the devil using that thing to leverage it and put you in a worse position, put you in a worse predicament to where you now are sad and depressed and anxious and lonely, and you thought that all of these things were going to fulfill you. So like I said, I'm not telling y'all don't get nice things for yourself. I'm not telling you don't work hard to get nice things. I'm not telling you don't live your best quality of life, but what I'm telling you is stay down till you come up. Wait till y'all are in a position to do the things that you need to do, because if I would have did that, I would have touched the amounts of money that I needed to touch a long time ago. Like, I still have goals. Like, it doesn't matter what type of pinnacles I felt like I reached, I'm still not at the position. My goal, I want to be a multi-billionaire for real, like, and not just for greedy reasons, because I want to really change the world with my impact with that type of money, and I want to just change my family, the future of my family, the direction of my family. I want to be the black sheep to have everybody out there living right. I want my kids to inherit something, you know, inherit something good, not something bad, you know. So I'm trying to make that change, and I just wish that I would have known some of these things sooner. Some of y'all might think it's common sense or I'm yapping or whatever. Okay, cool. But it's some of y'all that are gonna fall into that. I'm telling you, especially young men. You know, just don't do it. I'm telling y'all. So if you're tired of chasing fake validation and tired of living a life with no fulfillment, start today. Shift your mindset, shift your focus, put God first, invest into your purpose, and forget about the material stuff. It don't matter. Forget the likes and the social media stuff. Let's start building wealth and building a legacy for our family. Y'all stay blessed.
We often search for life-changing answers in complex books, grand philosophies, or distant ideals, forgetting that sometimes
All right, Ron Goodoff, FightHype.com. I'm here with the businessman, Keyshawn Davis. First and foremost, oh yeah, that's the WBO, brother. All right, man. How does it feel to be back here with the belt, man?
It was amazing, man. It feels good. I'm ready to fight, knock Della Santos out, you know.
You know, there was a lot of things that happened today, man. So, first and foremost, the confrontation with Della Santos, right?
Yeah.
Is it just, he's been talking a lot of shit like we talked about, and it's just like, hey, what are you going to do face to face? Do you like his energy when you confronted him?
Yeah, I like his energy, man. I like his energy. I ain't gonna cap you. I like his energy, but you know, it's all about when you get in the ring and what you really gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, y'all know what I do. You gonna get knocked out. Don't worry about it.
Did you hear his trainer betted $10,000 that his fighter was going to win?
Who? What happened?
His trainer betted $10,000 that
our people's
against Chuck. Yeah.
He bet my coach 10 bands.
Well, I don't know about you. You guys.
He really did that?
Yeah. Well, he said that. He confirmed it.
He did?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a fighter that fought the guy on steroids, like no cap. You know what I'm saying? So if he ain't coming with that, then he's doomed.
I mean, granted, if it comes to an opportunity, if he was going.
What's that? It's
If-
quarter
10,
right there. I bet the quarter on the birthday 10.
Nah, come on. Before the deal, sex appeal. Rubber duck and strap shit. Come on, what's up with it?
All right, there's a lot of headlines. You turn to the young Abdullah Mason. I know that out of respect, right?
Yeah.
It was nothing personal, but what made you want to challenge? You know.
I mean, I heard the interview just like that. I'm like, huh? Okay, that's what we on. So when I very first seen him without all these cameras and stuff like that, I pushed up on him. Pushed up on him, his brothers, and his father. You know what I'm saying? I had to come here, dude. Let's talk face to face. Let's just me and you talk. Let's work this out. the father and the brothers just act like they had to follow us. Like, what is y'all doing? Back up. Let me talk to the fighter. Let him be a man. So, as y'all see what I said on stage, like, I just feel like he's getting put in a position to where he has to.
Just got me a catering order.
He don't really want to fight me. Because when I did ask him, did he want to fight me face to face without these cameras, he said, yo, isn't Tyron gonna let you vacate the belt and you move at the 140? Did he say that on the stage right there? Did I expose that right there on stage? No, cool. Okay, cool. He's not really ready to fight me, but he's acting like it is. But when I sent him that contract, I told him he better sign it.
Do you think the fight will actually happen?
I'm the champ.
No, I'm talking about with him. Like, I'm
the champ. When I knock De Los Santos out, and if he wins, I'm the champ. I'm gonna be like, yo, I picked De Los Santos.
You did. And
I picked Limos.
Yeah.
So why can't I pick a doula? All right.
Well, two would have to agree in that sense.
Well, it ain't me then.
Well, if that fight doesn't happen, because we saw Lomachenko retire, I guess I wanted to get your thoughts, because it's probably going to be Raymond Muay or maybe even Andy Cruz.
Not giving a is simple, actually. Here's why. Number one, everyone is clueless right off the bat. So let me just make this fucking clear to you guys, right? Everybody is figuring shit out. There's nobody that is so advanced that their life is so perfect. Even Elon, even Bezos, all these people that you see that are extremely successful, they're all clueless. Everybody's clueless. We're all figuring things out. Everybody's figuring it out. There's nobody that just answers to everything. Nobody has had the formula to just make life work. Everybody has had to figure it out in some way. When you realize that, you understand that there's no way you can care. When you realize that, it should encourage you to stop giving a fuck about people's opinions. Because most of the people that you care about what they think, it's usually your family and friends. You care about what they think so damn much. These people don't know what the hell they're talking about. Unfortunately, they're figuring it out too. They're guessing. Everybody is guessing. We're all making, right, educated guesses. And some people's guesses are not even educated. That's all we're doing, right? We're all here at this point in life because somebody guessed that, hey, if we dug a hole in the ground, we could find water. It was just a guess. And now it's passed on as fact. So everybody's figuring it out. Every company is trying to figure it out. Every mentor had to figure it out. Nobody knows every fucking thing. Anybody that claims they know everything is a liar. I don't know everything. No, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I do. So that makes it easy for me to not give a fuck. Because I know there's no way in the world that this person that I'm caring so much about their opinion, they have it all figured out. Everybody has their trials and tribulations, right? But people get so stuck with what other people think. You're so obsessed with their opinion of you. How are they gonna judge me? If I do this, they're gonna look at me this way. I'm afraid to do this. I'm afraid to make content. I'm afraid to start a business. I'm afraid to do this because my friends are gonna judge me. Your friends don't know what the fuck they talking about. Them motherfuckers guessing. They're probably working their 9 to 5, miserable, just like you. But they're pretending like their life is so good. Everybody goes through trials and tribulations. Even in business. Ain't no business owner just sitting up on the fucking clouds with his feet up, drinking pina coladas. It's bullshit in business. It's problems. It's issues. It's adversity. Everybody goes through it. So stop caring what people think because they don't have it all figured out. Okay? That's number one. Number two, failure is actually better progress. There is no faster way to progress than to fail, right? And this might be actually counterintuitive. You think, oh, wait a minute. What did he just say? You mean failure is the best part? Yes, it is. You don't get good at something unless you fail. So the reason why people care so much about other people's opinions is because they think that failing is a negative remark. That's the bad thing about school. That's what school has brainwashed us to believe. If I don't get the right answers on the test, if I don't get an A+, I'm not smart. Well, guess what? For you to get an A+, you gotta guess with this and sometimes get it right or get it wrong. You gotta guess with this and sometimes get it right or get it wrong. You gotta guess with this These answers didn't come about magically. Any answer had to be, there had to be a level of failure. It's when you fail, you realize what not to do. I'm all about failing fast. I want to fail as fast as possible. How can I fail so damn fast? I want to fall on my face as fast as possible. So many people are like, oh, I'm just going to try to avoid failure as much as possible. If you want to be successful, if you want to stop giving a fuck, it's the opposite. How can you fall on your face quickly? Because the moment you fall on your face, you realize, okay, what I just did that made me fall on my face, I should not do again. The reason why most people never progress or they never get to where they want to get to is because they're so scared of taking these steps. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if I start this journey, people are gonna make fun of me. Ha 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 ha. They're gonna say you're a clown. When you get started, it's cringy, right? When you start making content or you start creating a business, it's cringy. Oh, look at him making content. I remember when I was in college, true story, swear to God. When I was in college, my biggest haters, the people who did not believe in me the most, were my closest friends, right? As you guys know, I'm Nigerian. When I was in college, I was part of our Nigerian community in school. I love those dudes. I know they're gonna see this and be like, oh, Fit is talking about us. I have respect for them. Right? They're great people. But them motherfuckers didn't believe in nothing I was talking about. Nothing. They didn't believe. I used to say the same shit in college. I used to be like, man, be careful with these girls, man. They're gonna do what's best for them. I used to be like, man, don't put your mind on. I was crazy. They used to look at me like I was crazy. I was insane. I swear to God, I was like outcasted in a certain way. Not really outcasted, but you could tell that they were a little bit mindful how they were around me. They weren't always as open because they felt like I was a little bit different. Possibly because I grew up in America and a lot of them moved here. They immigrated like right when college started. But they always looked at my beliefs like kind of like wonky and weird. It was kind of like, ugh. And when girls came around, it got even worse. When girls came around, you could tell that they were putting me as the spotlight, as like, oh, we don't agree with him. But I was always the one getting bitches. I was the one getting girls and smashing. And when the shit didn't work with them, with what they were doing with girls, they would come and ask me for advice. So if I would have let myself be put in the box with what I believed was true and hold to my heart, because of the people around me in that moment, you guys will not be watching my videos today. But I didn't give a fuck. I was like, man, these motherfuckers don't fucking talking about. I had that same belief. I was like, man, no way. If they don't believe what I'm talking about, whatever. I'm over here actually dealing with girls and dealing with the nonsense, and I know what's true and what's not true. And people, they like to hive-minded, right? Human beings are very hive-minded. So what the group believes is what they want to stick with, even if they don't believe it. I don't believe in that shit. If what y'all think is stupid, I'm not fucking with y'all. We can be friends all we want to. But if I feel like the belief in this friend group is nonsense, if it's a echo chamber of the same voices and opinions, nah, a friend group.
I got a DoorDash pickup. I got a DoorDash pickup. DoorDash pickup.
Oh, okay. They'll tell you what to park right now.
Loving you is cool, but getting money down. Loving you is true, but you might Slim thugger, motherfucker. If I lost it all, I'd probably lose you. So it's with paper on the table, I can't choose you. Huh.
Should be different opinions. It should be, you guys should be, it should be like jab partners. You say this, they disagree. You agree with this one thing, like you guys should have some commonality and similarities, but there are things that your friends should be able to say, you know what, we don't think that's right. And all you guys should agree. And all you guys should have your own varied opinions. So a lot of people, it's these ha-ha-ha's that make them stop from getting started. A lot of you guys watching this right now, your friends don't want you to start a business. Your friends think that you making content is cringy, but they're fucking broke. How does that work? You're listening to poor people about advice on how to improve your life.
For real.
This doesn't work.
It don't work.
If your friends are wealthy, they might not understand certain things about life. So just because your friends have money doesn't mean that they understand everything about life. Your friends can be doing well in life and they can be clueless about other shit in their life. Be careful where you're getting your advice from. Don't be so stuck on other people's things.
No motherfucking body.
You failing fast. That cringy part is where a lot of people's dreams die. They don't even get started with their dreams because what their friends are gonna say, they don't even believe it. I guarantee you, some of those friends of mine back in college, a lot of them were really, really talented. And I'm telling you, if they would have branched out of their fucking circle, would have branched out of their hive, and they started to use their own brain, like not just book smarts, they were very intelligent people in terms of like knowledge and like passing classes. They were incredibly smart. 4.0 students got all A's, but life smart. They had a lot of work to do. And you cannot get stuck in your friend group or your family group with just trying to follow the routine. And lastly, number 3, you will die and be forgotten. This is a harsh reality that people don't realize. When you zoom out of your existence in the universe, you're just a tiny particle. Your time on this planet will come and go in such a minuscule space. You're gonna die, bro. And in about 2 weeks, people would have moved on. At your funeral, the people who bring you in the coffin, or if you whatever you do, cremate or whatever, they're gonna be people at that service. That same day, they're gonna laugh, eat food. They're gonna start the process of moving on. Within a month, they're gonna think about you every now and then. It's not gonna be every day, once in a while. Within 6 months, you come in their mind every other month. Within 2 years, they think about you once a year. This is literally the reality of our existence as human beings. Nobody gives a fuck about you like that. None of you motherfuckers care about me, all right? You guys are watching me because I am a medium of a message that you care about. You feel like you listen to my videos and you get help in some kind of way. But God forbid I was to die tomorrow, you're not gonna fucking lose sleep. It's just let's be real. So when you realize that your existence and who you are in the
And I gotta pee like a motherfucker. Shit.
Is not as significant as you think it is, unless you become a fucking one of the greats on the planet. Even one of the greats on the planet, they get remembered on their birthday. People ain't talking about them every second of the day. They're gonna get forgotten. So why do you care what these motherfuckers think? Why are you scared to go after your goals? Why are you scared to take risks? Why are you scared to fucking take chances? Your ass gonna die and be forgotten. Same with me, I ain't scared of shit. That's why when I first started my personal brand, I called myself Fit X Fearless. I'm like, nobody gives a fuck about me, and that is so peaceful. That is very peaceful. I'm like, that realization has allowed me to move very, very quickly. You motherfuckers, when you die, bro, they gonna forget about you in a week. Man, you better go after your damn dreams. You get one shot at this shit called life. One shot. You got one opportunity to make this shit work, to make it the best existence you can. And you gonna die. You gonna sleep a third of your fucking life. You gonna work a third of it. You gonna barely have enough time to enjoy it. You better get to work. You better get focused, find something to give yourself some happiness and purpose in life, because you're gonna be forgotten anyway. You live your life on your terms, because you're gonna die and be forgotten. And these people are gonna move on with their damn life. Gotta find something that you're purposeful for, to live for. A lot of you guys right now, you're watching this, you don't even like your job. You're working a 9 to 5 that you're not even, it's like you're just going through the motions. Why aren't you taking risks? Why aren't you thinking about the things that you love to do and making a long-term business from it? Why aren't you scaling your skill sets? Why aren't you trying to give yourself an opportunity to become the best version of you in this one existence you have? This is what I help guys with. I help men, ambitious men, right, take their personal brands to the next level. If you're a guy watching this right now and you're tired of living a mundane life, you're tired of living life on other people's time, you're tired of caring about what other people think, and you know that failure is part of progress, and you wanna make the rest of your existence on this small time that we have on this planet the best, click the link in the chat, pin comments, apply for the Inner Circle Mentorship. We help guys take their personal brand and 10K and up a month. If you're a guy that is hardworking, you're already making at least $5 grand a month with your career or business, and you want to take it to the next level, and you want guidance from somebody who's been building their personal brand for over 7 years now, link in the description, pin comments, and this is how easy it is to stop giving a fuck. Because these things are real, okay? Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'll get back with you guys next time.
Loving you is cool, but getting money is the only thing on my mind. Don't know what to do but hustle. I'll be living on the street if I'm not on my grind. Not on my grind. Slim Thugger, motherfucker. I love you, I love you, I love you. Bisa patron. This the part where I don't even say part of me anymore. What you mean to me? Figure out a stupid ass motherfucker, what you want me to do, dumb bitch?
Was there any time you were getting frustrated there, like having to sort of wait, like no one, I mean, by that time, well, Spencer's pretty much got all 3 belts and that fight's just not happening?
Yeah, I've been, you know what I mean, in a situation where I was frustrated a lot in that situation. You know, given that I was, you know, calling for the fight and everything, saying that I was ducking him and that I should have signed with PBC and, you know, I'm only trying to fight him because he had a car accident, so I had to hear so many negative comments on why I wanted to fight him, and he's big fish, and he's the A side, and he's this and he's that, and I just had to hear all that for 5 years, really.
Yeah.
You know, so it was a bit frustrating because the people that's on the outside looking in, they didn't have an idea of what was really going on, but they was just, you know, making up stuff, and the media and other people that believed them was just going with it.
Yeah.
So once we got the fight over with, it was just like a sign of relief.
And before we go into that fight, obviously, it was a fight that you didn't really want to happen because you were friends, Sean Porter, and I think you said to me that he sort of called you up and wanted to make the fight, and I guess, you know, with not a lot of the Spence fight not sort of coming at that time to fruition, he said, okay, let's get it on, and you finish up fighting Showtime Sean Porter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sean was, you know what I mean, a fight that I didn't want at the time because I was in negotiations with Pacquiao. One of the times he called me, and another time I was, you know, focusing on a different fight. And the next time he called, I was like, hey man, you know, you just fought, you know, Spence not too long ago. Now you calling me out, because before Spence, he never asked me to fight him and anything.
Yeah.
When he was champion, he never did. So listening to the media, and the media putting out there, oh, we want to see Crawford and Porter fight. We want to see how Crawford do with him since Porter almost beat Spence. So it was like they just trying to gauge me, you know. And I'm somewhat happy that it happened the way it did right now, you know, when looking back at it. But that was something that didn't need to happen at the time, but we both got paid for it, and that's what we in this sport for.
Yeah, and you put the exclamation point on it, like, boy, you know, devastating win. Like, I mean, was the advice saying that you were down? Like, I mean, you were up there, wasn't you? You wasn't down.
Yeah, I was up.
What do you think that was need to happen, like that?
I don't know. I just think, you know, they see me coasting, and you know, you got the commentators. They just saying things that, you know, basing their own opinion on the fight.
Yeah.
And, you know, people listening to the commentators, and the commentators are saying it's close and things like that. You know, I'm getting word, hey, you down and this and that and this. I'm like, I'm down. Like, how? Like, I'm not even getting ahead. Like, you know, I know I'm in control of this fight. And at that time, I just had to put my pedal to the metal a little bit and step to him.
Go there, and that's a good thing about you, when you can switch it up and just go straight out there and get it over and done with. So, I mean, so finally, after all the talk and, as I said, going through managers and all that, finally, you know, you and Errol talk face to face or on the phone and work out the deal.
Yeah. We was definitely on the phone, and we was trying to figure it out. But at the time, I started talking to Al and trying to get the fight done, and he just, you know, threw me a deal that I wasn't going to take.
Yeah.
You know, I knew I was worth more, and I just couldn't sell myself short or cut myself dry.
Yeah.
So they thought I didn't have any options and things like that. So I just, you know, I said, hey, listen, y'all don't want to, you know what I mean, give me the numbers that I'm asking for, then cool. I just left and went to go fight Avenesian.
That's right.
In Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah.
And once that fight was over, he still hadn't got any, you know what I mean, or anything. So we would have just been sitting there.
Yeah.
So me fighting played a big factor into how we got that fight made, because, you know, I showed that I was, you know, wasn't going to wait on them, and I had options, I had money behind me, and so forth. So we get the fight done, the rest is history.
Yeah, so they called him the big fish, hence why you come out with the net. He caught that big fish, and look, it was one of the most anticipated fights in history. I mean, I had my popcorn ready. It was Sunday here, because Saturday night in America, and I was pumped, you know what I mean, because I respect both you guys. I mean, obviously, before I even got to know you, but I always was a Bud Crawford fan. I just like, you know, your style, I tell everyone, you know, you got that Kobe Bryant, you got the Mamba mentality, and you know, the greatest switch hitter since Marvin Hagler, and but like, it was on paper, it was two great champs, undefeated, all the belts, pound for pound on the line, you know, it was just everything, and I've never seen a 50-50 fight ever be so one-sided. I mean, you really had his number, and tell me, like, you know, the focus and how the mentality going into that, and on the biggest night of your life, really.
Well, that's a fight that I've been wanting for 5 years. You know, it's long overdue, and you know, when you believe in yourself and when you got something to prove, and you know, you got all these doubters doubting you, you just go into a place that you've never been before, and you just, you know, try to isolate your mind and your thoughts to, you know, just win. Everything that I thought about was just win at all costs. You know, can't lose this fight, won't lose this fight. So that's the mindset that I carry the whole training camp, the whole press conference, the whole everything, fight, everything. I just want him to know that I was going to be in charge and I wasn't backing down to him or anything.
What I loved about was just the respect level at the weigh-in, at the press conference. You're both, I'm not into the trash talk, and I'm not into the UFC stuff and fighters saying about family members and all that stuff. Two great champions were so respectful, and I loved it at the end, after the weigh-in, the last face-off. He's both sort of there. I think he shook hands, and I think he said, "We did it," or "We done," something like that. And I just was, for this, what it's about, man.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it? Like, really, it's what boxing's about. Yeah, like, and I love that. And how did it feel to be on the equivalent? Because I put that fight, and I'd done a poster. I remember I said, "This." I told everyone, "This is Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns at 147. This is De La Hoya at Trinidad at 147. This is Rudica Chavez. This is the fight of this generation." Crawford Spence. Mm-hmm. How did it feel to be on that level, like with them? It meaning as much as then, like, this was the super fight of this era.
It felt good, you know. It lets me know that I was meant to be on that level.
They're doing something right.
You know, I was supposed to be in, you know, there a long time ago. I just felt like my career was stagnant.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't have the best promotion behind me.
Yeah.
I felt as if, you know, a lot of things could have been done better in my career.
Yeah.
I felt like I could have done things better in my career, but everything happened for a reason. The right time was the right time, and you know, I don't wish I could change anything because that's my story.
Yeah, of course.
You know, when you look back at it, you know, the things that I overcame and, you know, the places that I came from is going to lead me into where I am today. You know, I'm passionate about my craft and my sport. And I'm going to be remembered for a long time.
100%. I mean, but I remember that fight, though. I mean, after the first knockdown, I remember Spence coming back throwing a big left-hand bomb straight away.
Can't drive for goddamn damn. Damn, I'm still 13 minutes away from this shit. God damn, fuck. That's a long ass fucking drive. Tell you that. It said this shit was 16 miles away. I never looked at the time to see exactly how far was it either. I didn't care either. Shit, all I know is it's a large catering order. I'm gonna drop it off. I don't even know where the fuck I'm at. It's earned by time have you doing some shit, boy. Driving an hour already, and I still got 13 minutes.
Like, you know, he was, you know, look, don't say so philosophical, but he was trying. He was trying to somehow change the tide of that fight, and he let some big shots go. And I remember he buzzed with a big overhand left, and he took it straight away and come back like it was. There was nothing that was stopping that night. I mean, you know, Spence was there, but nothing was stopping but.
Yeah, and it's crazy because you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, what an accident."
I don't want to hear that. That's what I'm saying.
I say, man, listen.
He was a bomb, I think. He was there.
It ain't just that he hit me with a bomb. Like, that dude, you know, kept getting up. So he was in the best shape of his life. You know, he was working. You know, he was working like, you know, when you see him fight, he didn't fight no different. You can see a change in his style. You know, you see a dominance from me because the style that I posed, just matched up with him.
Facts.
You know, I don't think
it's exactly what I told my partner TJ. I say he just a superior fighter to him, to his style. Terrence Bud Crawford got the ultimate fighting style. That's why he the fucking greatest. That style ain't no greater style. He can do it all. He's great at everything he do. It's nothing that he a great body puncher. He fast. He quick. He hit hard. He's strong. Like, come on, he's smart.
Unbelievable.
What the fuck, bro? Ever Spence ain't nothing but a banger, rock'em, sock'em, fucking dog. He ain't got no footwork. He flat-footed.
Myself personally, I think that nothing was going to change.
Man, he ain't got nothing for a nigga like Bud.
You go up to 154.
Bud is supreme.
And you take on one of the main.
He reigns supreme.
Great amateur career. Won a world title early in his career, and the first Riyadh season, by Your Excellency, took.
When I was saying this shit, they act like they didn't understand what I was saying.
He was the main man.
Everything I told them, Terrence Bud Crawford gonna do to Earl Spence,
you know,
he did it.
Initially, I tried to get the Tim Tszyu fight.
Yeah.
It would have been a bigger fight.
Yeah, it would have been.
Given the name, and you know, he undefeated, and beat some marquee names in the division. He chose to go the Fundora route, so I had to go a different route, and we got the Israel fight, and you know, that's how we became a 4-weight world champion.
Yeah, I mean, that was an interesting fight. I mean, like we said yesterday, there was a lot of feinting. He was doing three feints. Like, he's a very good fighter. I have full respect to him. But you really closed the show with that and showed the level that you're at. And here we go again. So we're champion in 4 divisions now, bud.
Yeah. Looking to be 5.
Looking to be 5. So when we met in Hamburg, Germany, I mean, we did briefly meet at Haney Loma, but I don't expect to remember you there. But we spent some time together in Hamburg and become friends and hanged out with our Mark. Shout out to our man Mark Habibi, Fight Book, one of the greatest people I know. And we connected, and you mentioned about, you said, you know, I want Canelo. So That's all I want. And Turkey's going to make it happen for me. And then finally, it happens, gets announced. Recently we all seen it. After his win against Skull, you hop in there, and the date's set for September 12th. Now, Canelo has been one of the best fighters of recent years. Take nothing away from the guy. He's been Mayweather, Cotto, Golovkin 3 times, fought them all. And he's a super middleweight. He's undisputed champion. Now, everyone's just talking about this weight going up and all this stuff. Really, it's 3 divisions, not 2. Like he said, you only have the one fight at 154. How much do you think? I mean, you definitely prove I'm wrong, but how much do you think people just don't really know what you're made out of to doubt you again? I mean, I know it's it's an uphill battle now because he's Canelo, but mate, he's Canelo, but he's fighting Bud. He's got to prepare for you.
That's how I feel. It's going to be a tough challenge on both sides. He's going to have some challenges. I'm going to have some challenges. That's what great fights is about. Who overcome them challenges and who capitalize on the other fighter mistakes and who got the best game plan. Who can adapt. So I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be prepared. And I'm excited. And I'm looking forward to it.
It's a good area too. Nothing but good ass motherfucking shit over here. Good restaurants over here. Wherever the fuck I'm at, where am I? Grand Prix. Sugarland? Pecan Grove. All the good shit over here. Show come back over here. Crave cookies and soda. Come back over here. Hot Daddy. The HEB. Harlem. HEB in Harlem. Come right back over here. It's 3 miles away from where the drop out. Damn, they got a whole bunch of restaurants over here. God damn. Man, they got all kind of shit over here. Then they got the school, they got a high school right across the street. I know this motherfucker. Oh man, they got everything over here. Literally. And some more houses though. That's the only thing I don't like. Everything. Man, they got a million restaurants over here. God damn. I was pulling shit over. We don't talk to police. Village Farm. Got some big old houses back there. Oh, they go to houses, all the houses back over there. I done deliver to rich people like this shit don't mean shit. It just don't tell nothing. DoorDash.
What it is. It's your boy Steph. Yeah, it happens to all of us. See, I was once a simp. I was once beta. I was once blue pill. Right? So you say, yo, Steph, man, who made you this way? She did it. And she did it. And she did it. And she did it. She might be she's all of hers or them are watching this video. They did it. And I want to say thank you because you made me this way. They made you this way. They made you cool. "2013, sophomore year. First day I seen her. I'm like, man, who is that? Hoping you don't hurt. Cold, big, pretty. Chasing her every day, staring at her every day. Man, why she don't like me back? But she never gave me what I wanted. And that was just to be with her. I never got that opportunity. The homie did, the other homie did, and the other homie did. I never got that opportunity. Let's see, texting her, you liking her pictures, you want to take her on a date, you want to see her on the weekend with school not in. Ain't good enough yet.
Definitely some rich
You don't have what it takes. You're a 2K my player with no badge. Shall I say, you are a 2K my player with no badges. You don't have what it takes. In her eyes, you are nobody. But she will never tell you that. She wants you to prove over and over and over and over again. While you ask for advice, why is she not liking me? Why is she not giving me the energy back? Just keep being yourself. Just keep chasing her. One day it'll happen. One day she'll like you. One day it'll just break open for you. One day she'll kiss you. One day she'll let you dig until she busts. But she never let you get in those guts.
She never let you get in those guts.
Texting. That's it. Oh, maybe one day. Oh, I'm not free this week. I'm sophomore year. This is Stefano Beer. This is Stephanie was not cold. And she knew that. And she knew that.
That's where I am. Me an hour precise, great. $35. Pretty good order. $35.83. This shit is all in the way. Pretty good order. Everybody time an hour. $35.83 for the hour. I take that any time, but that's $40 for an hour. Take that any day. 16 tip 16 on one. On one of it was 2 orders that they picked up 16 on one and $4.50 on the other one. DoorDash paid me $14.62. Richmond and Rosenberg, $14 an hour. I seen some big ass. I see why they pay so much in this zone, man. I seen a lot of restaurants. I'm about to go back over there too. As if I don't been got one over here in Rosewood, Sugar Land. It look like I done found the jackpot spot, but I'm not sure. About to find out.
She knew that I was chasing her. She knew that I was just obsessed about her. I used to always talk about her. Nothing. I got nothing. I get nothing. About the guy that is no good for her. The guy that ignores her. The guy that does the total opposite. She gives him everything. I get nothing. I get nothing. I never understood why. You going through the same thing, ain't you, bro? You get nothing right now. Nothing. Only thing you get is hope. Hope of what, Steph? Hope of maybe I'll see you. Hope of maybe one day we can hang out. Hope of maybe one day I'll like you. Hope of maybe one day we'll date. Hope of maybe one day you get inside me. Hope of maybe one day I can take you out. Hope. You get the hopes. You get the hopes of the friend zone. Because that's what the friend zone is. It's a hope. It's hope. That's all it is. It's a dream being sold to you for free. But you get nothing out of it, G. She gets everything. And interest. And you get nothing, G. You get nothing. You get nothing. Because you're worthless. You are nobody. Who are you? How dare you?
I'm gonna go by earn by offer.
How dare you?
Ain't no traffic.
Who are you? Now I'm going to chase Mr. Bad Boy. Y'all think I make these stories up? Y'all think I be lying about these stories? Why you always talk about high school? Because that's what happened the most. That's what made me go. Because you imagine liking this chick, 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 and they never give you a chance. And then 8 years later, they all over you. Oh my God, when did you become so hot? My irony never fails. I wasn't hot 8 years ago. Damn. So you was just lying. You was just selling me a dream. Now I can't sell you a dream. Damn. You was lying to me. Now I can't lie to you. Damn. You told me maybe one day, but that day never came. I can't tell you that, because I'm the bad guy. Damn. You didn't want me when I was down. Now I'm supposed to want you while I'm up? Damn. What you supposed to do, G? All you can do is get colder, G, because the game is going to make you cold.
That's it. That's the game. I can't make this up, bro. That was God sending me a message. Look what I found. You know why he sent me that? Because I'm stuff is cold now. And he wanted me to find something that he'd been always wanting to show me for years.
You've got mail.
For years. Just never.
She sent me a $14 order for 11 miles.
I didn't study to show myself approved.
I want to do that.
Now he's giving me the signal. Look what I've been trying to show you.
You've got mail.
Look how much you self-improved.
I knew this was a fire zone. I'm getting all the orders from all these places, but they
now she wants you.
Want to see up with the platinum
now
on
she wants you. Now she wants you. They all don't deserve nothing but to get left on the scene. I said what I said. Because when I wanted you, you didn't want me. Now that I'm up, you think I want you, G? I gotta prove myself to you, G. Just to get some false validation. Some false sense of urgency. That you want me. You don't want me. You never wanted me. Maybe she sent that because she was just going through her old pictures. Stop. Let me tell y'all something. People don't forget people. People don't never forget people. And women don't forget about dudes who chased after them. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. I remember every chick that chased after me, and it wasn't that many. So you think these chicks don't remember the dudes that they used to text that was chasing after them? I used to be on the phone with this chick and everything. I get nothing. And I get ridiculed. You get nothing. But that's why I always get the last laugh. Now I can get everything. Now I get my fair share because I put it in the work. I'm just 23. I'm 23 and now she wants me, G. When I was 13 or 14. She didn't even want me, G. I don't make this video as, resentment or, some sort of this hatred in my heart towards the female. It's a blessing. It's to educate you guys on what she's going to do to you as well. We always get the last laugh because you are constantly improving. Constantly. Look what I found. And that was God talking to me. Look at what I found for the work that you put in for the last 10 years, 7 years, 8 years. Look at what I found because you haven't given up. Now she wants you. Now she's chasing you. Look at what I found. Simply because I made you cold. The Most High put his hand on me like this. I'm going to show you what it is to be cold, Steph. Let this woman break your heart at an early age so you can finally understand how it feels to be rejected and not accepted. Just like what Meek Mill said in the song Ambition. Ain't get accepted, was rejected, now they regret it. That's what he said. And why is this video so important? Because there are just not me going through this. There are hella guys going through this or went through this. Guys my age that were in high school at 14, now they're 23, 24. I used to chase this girl, y'all, every single day. She knows this. She knows I wanted her. She knows I like her. She knows this. I get nothing. I'm just gonna use you for your attention.
You've got mail.
Damn, man, trash ass orders. The best energy bro, to put out when people give you that is the energy of you just seeing it and not even breathing it in and digesting.
450 for 9 miles. I'm gonna decline this shit and I'm gonna try one more time.
Even it don't been seen, G.
If not, I'm gonna just go earn by time. I'm gonna just get the fuck away from here.
When somebody do you like that, I have no resentment towards her. It's just a lesson that I want to show you guys. Are you gonna do the same thing? Or are you gonna, oh hey, I missed you. Oh man.
You've got mail.
There we go.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
You've got $7.75 plus probably $8.
You've got mail. 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 You've got mail.
Good. Where have you been? And she like, this clown.
I know I wasn't about to let him hold me though.
I got him wrapped around my finger already, just like I did in high school. Please. I'm one of the coldest that graduated in that.
But look at all the acceptance rates I had to.
I'm one of the coldest.
I had to bypass just to get one good order though.
See it.
DoorDash some bullshit.
They don't see you. And it's up to you. Nobody else sees you. You invisible, G. You get a girl. Now they all want you, G. You don't have a girl. Nobody sees you, G. You on the bottom. Don't nobody care about you, G. When you at the top, everybody sees you, G. Everybody want to be around you, G. Because when you don't start, you could never finish, and nobody ever sees it. But when you start and you finish strong, everybody want to be around that aura every day, G, till it's gone. And when it's gone, they gone. That's the game. That is the game. And it's going to happen to you. What are you going to do with it? That is the game. I can't make this up. Guess what? You still got to prove yourself. Even when you became cold, you still got to prove yourself to her. Even after all the years you chased her, and she comes back in your life, she's not going to prove herself to you. You, my friend, have to prove yourself to her. Because she always sees you as less than. Respect the game. That's the game. You did all this work, all these years.
Motherfuckers really just tried to get me to drive goddamn 11 miles for $14, boy. Even though I've been doing this shit all day, I don't earn by time. I ain't trying to do it no more. I just made my phone so much faster, man. My phone was running slow than the bitch. I hit that optimization, and my phone optimized all that shit. My phone running faster than the bitch. It running like it's brand new now. I'm gonna start doing that every week. Hitting that optimization on your phone. That's what help your phone start moving fast again. There's nobody talk about it. I need to make a video on it. Everybody always doing that frame, that 1.5 frame, but that shit ain't gonna make your phone run fast. I'm gonna run by time now. I mean, I'm gonna run by offer. I can drive now. I can drive like I wanna drive. How I really drive. I switched to earn by offer because shit ain't no traffic. Ain't no more traffic shit. And I seen all the LA Fitness right here. You tryna get every time in that hill. No choices. Tryna get every time in that hill. The Monk's Indian Bistro. This nigga, yo, man. drive, and then the next minute he drive like a bitch. Fuck out my face. Damn, I'm in Katy. Katy Furniture. I ain't in no fucking Katy. That must be the name of that place. I know I ain't nowhere near no Katy. That for a fact. I love them cash piece of orders, boy. Love stacking that cash. Love stacking that cash. I love stacking that cash. Love stacking it. Love stacking it. Love stacking that cash. Love stacking that cash. Love stacking that cash. Love stacking it. Love stacking it. Love stacking it. Love stacking it. Love stacking that cash. 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 Love stacking it, catching it, and stacking it, and catching it, and stacking it, and catching it, and stacking all of it, catching it, and stacking it, and catching it, and stacking it, and stacking it, and stacking it, and catching it, and stacking all of it, got them catching, I'm stacking all of it, got them catching. That's all I do, and that's all I want is they got them catching, cause I'm stacking it, and I'm packing it, and I'm stacking it. Stacking all of that cash, stacking all of that motherfucking with cash, and I'ma go get it. I ain't gon' quit it, I ain't gon' stop it, I ain't gon' pop it, I ain't gon' drop it. I'm just gon' lock it, and I'm gon' save it, and I'm gon' spend it, and I'm gon' win it, and green it. I'm gon' invest it, and I'm gon' get it. And I ain't gon' stop it, I'ma keep getting it, I'ma keep getting it till the day I die. And I ain't crying, I ain't gon' lie. I'm she's fine, I'm nine, fine, bitch. You better try, bitch. You better die, bitch. You better cry. Stacking all of that cash, stacking all of this, stacking all of this, stacking all of this, stacking all of this, stacking all of that cash, stacking all of that cash, stacking all of that, 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 stacking all of that cash, stacking all of that cash, stacking all of that cash, stacking all of that, stacking all of that, stacking all of that cash, stacking all of that cash. I'ma get it so fast. Hey baby, relax. I'm just out here getting cash. I'm just out here getting cash. Stacking all of that cash. I'm just out here getting. I'm just out here stacking. I'm just out here backing. I'm just out here backing. I'm just out here stacking. I'm just out here backing. Stacking. I'm just out here stacking. I'm just out here bagging. I'm just out here grabbing. I'm just out here stacking. I'm just grabbing that. Get on it with him, yo. Trying to get out of there, yo. shit wasn't number. Gave me a goddamn quarter more. A quarter for more. When you see them 75 cents and all this shit, it should be giving you change. Literally, nothing but change. Go back by this LA. This would be making my phone run slow, that charger. Have my shit hot. Trying to see my niggas to make them touch a meal. I don't see nothing but nice neighborhoods. I ain't seen a bad neighborhood around this bitch yet. Out here in Sugar Land. Nothing but great artists. Order and I'm gonna call it a night. It's 9 o'clock. I didn't even realize it was this late. That's how it is when you're making that money though, G. Hours. I started at 6, 9, 3 hours. I'd have made over 100, maybe right at 190 for them 3 hours. I don't remember by time. Drive home, I know that. Long ass fucking sexy thing, you. Let's make a toast to the good life. Ooh, my. Tell me, how did you get that in those jeans? Where you popping that is killing me. Come follow me. Tell me, yeah, how did you get that in those jeans? Where you popping that is, man, what the fuck, man? Who taught you how to drive? God damn. This nigga can't drive worth shit. motherfucker came to a complete stop to make a turn. Where your poppin' at is killing me. Come follow me. In those jeans, killing me. I ain't fucking tripping, bitch. I'm whipping it, I'm getting it, and I ain't stopping. No.
You've got mail. 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 You've got
a double for $7. You got me fucked up, Zaddy. You gotta give me something better than Zaddy. You feel me, Zaddy? Cause I can't be out here doing it, Zaddy. That's just is not right for me, you know, Zaddy. No way, Zaddy. I can't be out here doing that, Zaddy. We're gonna try one more time, and we not fucking with the. What is this? We got
You've got mail.
$2 for. Alright, I'm done. That's it for me, y'all. I'm out. I ain't fucking with the DoorDash shit no more.